with her mind's eye. Look at this. Look at this. Parry on round start. Oh, no. Just dump that back.
I don't like that
Tommy guys neutral. Both trying to establish it there, but gets the IAD off in front. Oh, my gosh. There's a lot of teleporting everywhere.
Yeah, the problem with some of these like teleport things, I think that people should be doing the fake teleport more with just because like when you shoot the bird into the air like that, and then you just teleport to it, it's like, I mean, what are you gonna do? Throw the bird up there? Of course you're gonna teleport over there. Like what other options have you given yourself? Ooh, okay.
Oh, I thought they'll confirm. No,
okay, so no. So there's some tech where you throw the bird and then you teleport to the bird location at the same time after RC.
Right.
And so I think that they were trying to do that, but they messed up because they were supposed to throw the bird first.
Right.
It would have been super cool if it. Okay.
Oh no, we're not there yet. But decides to spend the burst to get out of that. Knew that they were in trouble.
Yeah, of course you're in trouble playing against Testy Westy.
I know, but I think what this Testy Westy player would like to do is let control a lot of like the IADs that is coming from. You see, using it in order to hit
again.
Use the 6 feet of anti-air though.
The soul went the wrong way. I think that there's like an issue with tracking in this game. Where I think that they meant to do the drift RC, right? See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, of course you're gonna teleport there.
Gotcha.
Okay. Throw the bird.
All right, go ahead.
No, never mind. Blat said, forget the bird.
I don't like that last one over there. If he would have did that large button that smoked him off with the low IAD move,
I think that was a risky teleport. I think that in those situations, especially when like their opponent seems to want to jump quite a bit. Is it ITH or ITH? Is that I don't know how you pronounce it. So it seems to want to like kind of get in and jumping a lot, and you'll see that Blat's been throwing the grounded fireball a ton, and it has kind of been preemptively jumping to get away from it. I think that it would be pretty valuable. See, you see, like, just kind of waiting for a little while and only using the fireball kind of as a follow-up or throwing the up fireball instead.
Oh, that came out quick, though, but he uses the red RC in order to confirm off of it. Doesn't get a full combo conversion, though.
Okay, never mind. It's not going to hurt. That was a little bit of a droppy.
Yeah, but this sounds like how you described it. It sounds like one of those scenarios where it's like, okay, you have to stop trying to play what you want to do, and you have to play to the situation and what option your opponent is
particularly just when your initial game plan is failing, then it's really important to be able to find out what deviations you can do at the very least so that you can continue to run your game plan, right? I think that a really simple change for BLATRAIN would be just kind of waiting for those approaches. If is going to do probably the low slash, the tumbling one, or the jump in pretty much every time. You can 6P or you can sweep. And if either one of those hit, then you can throw the low fireball and you can start your game plan from there, right?
Gotcha.
And BLATRAIN would kind of be able to kind of go their own way. I think that one of the most difficult things actually about fighting games is deciding on the spot where and how you want to adjust, right? Because in the moment, like I'm watching as an observer, I can look at this really, really calmly. There are the factors of tournament nerves.
Right.
You're not going to be thinking clearly when you're in this type of situation. And additionally, when you're under pressure, right? Like they're getting in, they're jumping, you can't run your game plan, nothing's working.
Right.
It's not, I'm throwing the low fireball, they're kind of jumping in a lot, and I should 6P. And instead, it's like, oh man, nothing's working. Like, what am I doing wrong, right? And when you're thinking about what you're doing wrong, you're not focusing on what you're doing wrong, right? Because there's a difference between thinking about what mistakes you're making and thinking about what your win condition is. And I think that this is a big like differentiator for a lot of people. And I mean, I struggle with it too. And it's a big differentiator for a lot of people when you're in the moment and you need to adjust now, right? You're down to 0. This is basically your last life. And I don't think that Blat really had to change away from Testament. I mean, obviously there's a level of comfort that they don't have. But like their game plan wasn't bad.
Right.
It's just that ITH was kind of just running their game plan and it was working. So I think that here the most important thing for Blat is just you want to make it a little bit less comfortable to do whatever they want. And you'll almost see like by virtue of that they'll either die or slow down.
But I can already see, like, do whatever you want. Like, if I've seen for the majority of the set has just been able to get away, like, with 90% of, like, what they wanted at any time, you know. And it's been very much, you know, in order to stop that momentum and to prevent that, like, mindset from going on.
I think another thing that's really important in Guilty Gear is actually like the round start. You've seen ITH, they've gone through, I keep switching between ITH and ITH.
No, you're fine.
It's whatever. But you've seen them kind of like do a lot of like really risky, oh, that's it. I guess if it wins this one, they're going to go on to, winner semis now?
Yeah, winner semis.
And yeah, I think that like you would see like even in their round start, they would just kind of jump in a lot, like a ton. Like, and there was kind of like nothing to dissuade them from doing that. And I think that BLATRAIN, going into losers, thinking about like what to do moving forward, a lot of it's going to be like, I just need to make sure that I stay grounded and like, one, knowing that my game plan isn't broken, right? That there's just one thing that I need to do so that I can continue to run it.
Right.
And two, that if I see that my opponent is gravitating to one option a ton, I need to answer that before I can move forward, before I can move on. And I think that as soon as they do, then they'll kind of be able